is the well-celebrated life. Welcome to another edition of your weekly show, Be This World. My name is Bidin Nana. It's my pleasure to have you join us today. And we are still celebrating an icon, one man who has affected lives in so many and different ways. Senator Anthony Adefuye, 80, is actually celebrating 80 years, healthy, good, and jolly good fellow. Like I said always, that this man is too big for only me to talk about him. Today we have a wonderful man in the house to talk about him today again. The person we have is a veteran journalist and the first ever press secretary to the first civilian governor of Lagos State. Join me to welcome on the show Prince Bayo Osiyemi. Prince Bayo, good day, sir. I'm pleased to have you on this one today, sir.
It's my pleasure to be with you on this program. My name is Bayo Osiyemi.
Osiyemi, a veteran
Yes,
journalist. It's
yes.
I'm always pleased when I see veteran. Do you understand? We are trying to carry on the battle you could left for us.
Thank you.
Now, the man in question is Senator Anthony Adefuye. He is already in few hours, he will be 80. It's just 2 minutes to the hour, he will be 80. Senator Anthony Adefuye. What should Nigerians know about this man? I don't want to talk much. I want to leave the talking for you to do as he celebrates 80 today.
Well, Senator Anthony Adefuye is a multidimensional man and he represents so many things to me. He's a politician, but with a second address. He's an engineer by profession, and through his engineering services, he's been able to make good for himself, and he's been plowed the blessings that God has given him back to the people. He has imparted so many lives in and out of politics, in his community, in his church, everywhere. And is by every definition of the word a philanthropist of note. That's in a summary, Senator Anthony Adefuye, who is turning 80 in less than 2 hours' time from now.
Yeah, in less than 2 hours, we'll be celebrating a special man. Now, there's one part of Senator Anthony Adefuye that everybody talk about his philanthropic nature. It's one man who can give all to anybody. I've met a lot of Nigerians. I can tell you that this man is one detribalized Nigerian. He's not looking at you that you're Yoruba, you're Hausa, you're Igbo, you're Ijo, you're Yoruba. He have this personality of his. Can you tell us anything about, little thing about this aspect of Senator Anthony Adefuye?
Well, like you have observed yourself, Senator Adefuye is a pan-Nigerian whose network of friendship knows.
Oh my God, is this network or what? Ah, yeah, he's a pan-Nigerian who connects with anybody, anywhere, anyhow. He doesn't take back. He connects with people. He connects with people without looking at you, where you're from, or your status or your class. No, Senator Anthony Adefuye is not that kind of man. It is a man that gives a listening ear to anyone, to anybody. And is ready to assist as long as you know what you're doing. He's one man who is ready to assist you, to lead you through, to help you carry on and get to that position you want to get to. He is that man. Senator Anthony Adefuye, like we said, in less than 1 hour, 30 minutes, we will be wishing him happy birthday, Senator Anthony Adefuye, an icon, one special man who has affected the lives of so many Nigerians, so many people. He's one man who is ready to work with people on their dreams. Just come to Senator and say, Senator, oh, I have this dream, I want this thing to do. He will ask you, are you very sure this is what you want? Are you very sure on it? And once you say yes and you convince him, he's one man who will run with you and make sure that you see those your dreams come to pass. That's who Senator Anthony Adefuye. So today, being the 14th of March 2024, Senator Anthony Adefuye will be celebrating his 80th birthday. This celebration have actually started since Sunday. Sir, sorry about that network.
Yes,
I'm sorry about that. Sorry
no
about
problem.
that. Welcome back. Welcome
Thank you.
back. So we're actually talking about the senator philanthropic life aspect of his. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yes, like I did say before the interruption, Senator Adefuye has made good money from his engineering practice and is been applying much of this resource to the advantage of the needy in our society. He is a politician who cares about the well-being and welfare of his followers, his supporters, and his friends. And that is why, whether in the church or in the community or in the arts and theater, as in these sports, Senator Adefuye's impact is felt in virtually every sphere of human endeavor.
Yeah, I understand. Now, from what you said now, Senator Adefuye has actually, done good for himself. Now, peradventure, if we look for Senator Anthony Adefuye today and we didn't see him, can his family be able to fit into the shoe he has created? Can they be able to fit into that shoe? Because that shoe is actually big.
Well, the prayer of every parent is for his offspring to be greater
Yeah.
than himself. Senator Adefuye is larger than life. Is huge in stature, is huge in intellect, is huge in philanthropic endeavors. And I believe that he has capable children who can definitely step up into his shoes. His shoes will not be too large, I believe, for any of his children to move into.
Now, looking back like 30 years ago, when during the Sani Abacha regime, and looking at today, Senator is 80. We know what we read what happened when he almost was assassinated. And looking at today, what do you have to say about this man? Because if not God on his side, we would have forgotten him in the attempts that made towards his life about 30 something years ago. And today he's celebrating 80 years. What do you have to say about that?
Well, it is commonplace for every human being to face hazards in any field, at work, at play, anywhere. There are hazards. But once you enjoy the grace of God, which I believe Senator Adefuye enjoys in large quantum, he's been able to survive all the ups and downs of politics. He has escaped assassination. He has escaped public lynching, which was organized by his political detractors during the June 12 crisis. And this was a man who played a very active and patriotic role to ensure the actualization of the June 12 struggle. They tried to eliminate him, but because his God is bigger than all the evil machinations of evil, he survived all of this and is still standing strong today, even at 80. He enjoys the grace of God in not a little measure.
Now, sir, you being a veteran journalist, a politician, and a businessman, when you started talking, you talked about Senator Anthony Adefuye having a very good business. He has run and still running to today, where he made a lot of money he has been using to affect the lives of people. What do you think other politicians or the kind of politician we have in Nigeria today should learn from him? Because he's one man who has run his business and his political career alongside. And I think that's thing has actually made him to have his words. Do you understand? He's not speaking to buy favor. He's not speaking to get contracts. He's not speaking to buy people to his side. He speaks his mind because he have his business. So what do you think people should learn from Senator Anthony Adefuye as he celebrates 80 today?
Well, if you talk of those in politics, the major lesson to be learned from Adefuye's experience and lifestyle is to ensure that they have second addresses. If you are a full-time politician with nothing else to fall back to, if things go bad in politics, it is just not good for you. If you rely only on politics for survival, your principle, your patriotism, and your commitment to human values will come to a discount because you will not be able to speak your mind as you should. You will not be able to call Kant and Hamburg by their real names. You will be moving in the periphery so that you can satisfy everybody, even those who don't deserve to be satisfied.
Satisfied, exactly. Exactly.
But taking a cue from Senator Adefuye's life, once you have the business that brings you money other than politics, You will have independence of mind. You'll be principled enough to speak truth to whoever needs to be told, and you'll be respected in the process. That is what is making Senator Adefuye different and respected.
I like that. That's what is making him different and respected. Now, is this part of, say, I can say the planning of his birthday? The crowd, everybody wants to be part of this planning. Everybody wants to identify with it. The crowd is too much. When I saw the crowd, I was like, what is happening here? Why do we have that kind of crowd planning a birthday of just one man? Why do you think it's so, sir?
Well, it is so because this is a man who has an uncommon knack for making friends, for helping people. He is not in the habit of looking down on people,
God bless you.
and neither is he segregated from the mass of the people, because he sees himself as one of them who is fortunate enough to rise higher than them. And as a result, because he cares for all, everybody is yearning to be part of this celebration. And that is why you see the kind of crowd that gathers everywhere his name is mentioned.
This is I like that what you said. He doesn't look down on anyone, and it's true. And that
Does
is
it?
why
It does.
most times, most time you know that he dedicated a day in his life every Wednesday to attend to people. And when you come there from morning till in the evening, Senator will attend to everybody. The ones he's giving advice, the ones he's giving money, the ones he's giving contacts. Honestly, and he's so strong at that age, 79. He will sit for hours attending to everyone. And he's still calculative, very intelligent. Oh my God. Please, in summary, please, can you tell us other things we need to know about this special man?
You made reference to his Wednesday clinic, where he
Yeah,
attends to the high and the low of the society. You see, what keeps him going is the pleasure he derives in meeting people, listening to their problems, and providing solutions in whatever way he's capable of in solving these problems. That
exactly.
gives that keeps him going, that energizes him, and he's happy that he puts smiles on the faces of people. So at 80, the man himself does not feel it because he derives pleasure in attending to people, in solving their problems, in ameliorating their poverty.
Yeah, and I learned that the 1 week long celebration actually started on Sunday. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
And
Yeah,
it's still ongoing. And it's still ongoing.
yeah, yeah.
The
As
grand
this
finale.
interview, as this interview is conducted, we've just rounded off a sort of welcome reception for him in his hometown, Odulewu, a sleepy community between Ijebu-Ode and Epe.
Yeah.
And you need to see how the townspeople were milling around him, singing his praises and all of that. Tomorrow
Sure.
will be the Odulewu Day, in which eminent citizens from across all political divides will congregate in that community to celebrate the day with people of Odulewu. after, of course, a Thanksgiving service in the Catholic Church in the town to commemorate his 80th birthday. Of course, after tomorrow's event, the celebrations team will move back to Lagos, where the grand finale will take place on Saturday after a Thanksgiving service at the Catholic Church in Akoka, Yaba, Lagos, and to be rounded off with a social gathering at a top-notch hospitality center in Ikeja.
Wow.
That will bring to a close the week-long celebrations to mark the life of someone who is worthy to be celebrated in every way, because he's a man whose ways are very, very pleasing to God Almighty.
I'm pleasing to people too. I'm pleasing to people. Yeah, Prince, I'm going to give you 2 minutes for you to, wish Senator happy birthday and say words to him as we close this interview. I'm giving you
Well,
2 minutes.
he deserves bouquet of flowers for this occasion. I can only wish him more vibrant life in good health. Senator Adefuye cares about the well-being of anybody he interacts with. And to that extent, I can wish him many more years in good health to be able to be of immeasurable service to the people of his environment. Happy
Thank
birthday
you.
to Senator Adefuye.
Happy birthday, Senator. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, Prince Bayo Osiyemi. I truly appreciate for this time for
It's my
coming
pleasure
to
be part of this program.
to wish Senator Anthony Adefuye happy birthday. Senator Anthony Adefuye actually is our life patron. And they say gold and silver we don't have none, but all we have we will give him. We appreciate him, we love him. He's a wonderful man who has affected many lives. And we want to join everyone to say happy birthday, my senator. My prince, thank you for coming. You guys to remain this enjoyment for us in Odolo. We are coming. You people should not finish it.
We will be glad to have you join us in the celebrations.
I will come
Thank
by
you
his
very
grace.
much.
Thank you for coming.
Okay. We look
We
forward to seeing
appreciate
you.
it. Thank you very much. Wow, it's been wonderful speaking with Prince Bayo Osiyemi, the committee chairman planning this 80th birthday for Senator Anthony Adefuye. Like he said, the celebration has actually started. Now, if you're not part of this celebration, I think you're missing because everyone is, coming around, want to be part of this celebration just to wish this special man happy birthday and to tell him how wonderful he's been and how wonderful he is. That's much we want to say today on Be This Word. I want to say, Senator Anthony Adefuye, happy birthday. We'll pray that the good Lord will give you more years in good health. We still need you here, and you're still going to be here until you're 110. That's where you might be start talking about going home. But as of now, we still need you. We still have more things to do for you. Thank you very much, and thank you for joining us on this. That's much we'll be taking today on Be This Word Show. Remember, keep
BD's
it
World TV. Step into a world of extraordinary stories, experience the unforgettable. Join BD to talk about captivating issues.